Night lines and ticket fights, Avengers drop, man, what a sight. Iron Man hit and we believed in flying suits and spandex dreams. Now it's green screens, jokes on loop, no stakes, no heart, just CGI suit true. When did we start to yawn, watching heroes drag along? We used to cheer, now we just sigh, scroll on phones while someone flies. I want chills, not post-credit clues. What happened, man, I'm asking you. Back when Cap could save the day, and every scene blew us away. Now it's quips and filler plots, multiverse, I've had enough. Is the golden age all gone? Are the heyday heroes done? Or will it rise again one night, like Logan's Rage or Ragnarok's fight? Remember phase 1, phase 2 feels, winter soldiers spinning wheels. Thanos snapped and broke us down, now who's left to wear the crown? Eternals, Quantumania, can't even fake the mania. Disney just waters down the magic we once passed around. Endgame hit, we shed some tears, now it's flops and fan base fears. I miss the rush, the Friday hype, now it's meets and spoiler bites. Back when Cap could save the day, and every scene blew us away. Now it's quips and filler plots, multiverse, I had enough. Is the golden age all gone? Are the heyday heroes done? Or will it rise again one night, like Logan's Rage or Ragnarok's fight? Dude, remember that hallway fight in Daredevil? Or when Thor came back to Wakanda? Chills, bro. Now it's like, who's even the main character anymore? Now we're just fatigue. Bring back the pain, the grit, the stakes. Not this bloated Disney dream. Back when Cap could save the day, and every scene blew us away. Now it's cameos and spin-off plots, just sell more toys and movie slots. Is the golden age all gone? Are the heyday heroes done? Still we'll keep the torch alight for one last ride, one final fight. So here's to the days of Hulk's first roar. We're still watching, but we're hoping for more.
Thanks for listening to Comics for Fun and Profit. This is Colin G with your sneak peek at next week. Episode number, I lost it, 987 for comics originally, coming out on July the 23rd. But before jumping into what's coming up in your local comic book shop, it's this coming Wednesday. Drew, we're linking 2 shows in a row again. We're back in the wagon.
Yeah, man, look at us. We're professionals. Ain't that amazing?
Yeah, absolutely. We act like we know what we're doing.
So I went ahead and watched the Captain America because it came out on Disney, and it was okay. Did you watch it? Ever watch it?
I heard it was not worth watching.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. I got I guess the Red Hulk stuff was okay. Yeah,
The stuff about seeing Han Solo turn into the Red Hulk.
Yeah, that was okay. But I all in all, it was pretty forgettable, I would say. I don't remember much about it.
We need a banger. We haven't had a banger since Deadpool.
Well, I mean, I heard good things about Superman. And we heard good things about
I had
Thunderbolts.
two, actually.
Yeah, heard good things about Thunderbolts. So
Yeah.
it'll be out soon. And then we got Fantastic Four. That should be good.
Yeah. my hopes are not high with Fantastic Four, but
Yeah,
shall
a
see.
little retro, right?
Yep. Little style more than substance. I'm fearing.
Yeah. The golden age is
But
over,
who
bro.
knows? We shall give it a try.
Yeah. I think the heyday is over
Yeah.
of can't
Yeah.
can't miss comic movies. But what are you gonna do?
Yep, exactly. We're going to continue on. We're going to
Yeah.
enjoy our Disney Pluses and all our other fun stuffs. And we're going to be those people that say, remember back in the day when all these movies
Yeah.
linked together and we
Yeah.
were leading to these big Avengers and
I wish
things like
they would.
that.
They need to get back to that.
We go back to the second golden age of Marvel cinema.
Yeah, that's what they need.
Excellent. All right, brother, but let's get into what's going on now in the whole world of comics and all the fun stuff. Yes. No respect for being on a podcast, these children.
No, these kids, they don't understand. We're professionals.
That's exactly right. Let's head on over to good friends at Comic Book Invest, CBSI, comicbookinvest.com. Let's look at the Hot 10 for July the 18th, 2025. And let's start with the number one book, X-Men Age of Revelation, Zero Issue, the surprise variant by Humberto Ramos.
Yeah, that they did the old
Interesting.
X-Men on the cross.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Yeah, homage, and that must have done something for some folks out there. And cool. 180 people bought it on the secondary market. That's an impressive number.
Yeah. Been a while since one of these surprise one per store account drops has caused a stir, but this is exactly what happened this week. Looks like Marvel is going all in. Oh no, Marvel's not going all in. That's a DC thing. You watch yourselves, Hot 10. With a lot of the tie-in titles, and it all starts here. We'll admit I was a little bit lukewarm on this idea at first, but as an X fan, they are suckers for a good event, so fingers crossed. This is a good one. Love the OG Age of Apocalypse. That said, 180 sales is insane. Average is about $32, with a high of $61 somebody paid for this book.
Yeah, nice.
Was it really one per store? I see Marvel giving like 5 per store. It seems like something they do.
Yeah, I mean that's like 2,500 of these out there. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, number 1. Tom King writing. Maybe we spoke too soon. As coming in a very close second is the return of our favorite cousin from Krypton. We know her movie is on the way, and with the current success of the recent Superman flick, it looks like confidence in Gunn and his vision for the DCU is high right now. Coming in strong this week with over 50 sales at an increase of 1,175% in sales in volume from the prior week. The average raw sales up 84% to $69 for cover A. Cover B is strangely only at $15 and $20, but cover A is the one folks want and even hit a high sale of $100 on that one. CGC 9.8's ticking up as well to $200.
That's interesting. I like when they do that. Cover A's kick the
In
always
Gun
cover
we
A.
trust.
Kyle says always cover A.
That's my philosophy. Unless something pops out.
Yeah, one of the things I heard.
At rank 3, we have
One of the things I heard about the Superman thing was that crypto was so popular that dog adoptions across the country have increased because of crypto. Did you hear that? Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's true, but I want to believe that. That's kind of cool.
But once people realize that your dog will not come to your aid when you're beaten up by a supervillain, I think these dogs may be in some trouble.
True.
At rank 3, we have Spectre 54. Climbing up the list from last week, it seems that Audiences also loved Mr. Terrific and have high hopes for him in the future. Another 40 or more sales this week as volume increased by 233%. CGC 9.8 selling for $567.
Dang.
At rank 4, Red Hulk number 6, the 1 in 25 Dan Panosian variant. Did not see this one having such a strong push in the market this week, but we are Dan Panosian fans and dug this cover. But is there any new fans of Warwolf? Whatever the case, despite just over a dozen sales this week and an average sale of $115
Nice.
on 1 in 25 with a high of $200. That's pretty dope. X-Men Era of Apocalypse number 4. So an excitement starts to build for this new X-Men event. We shouldn't be surprised that the building blocks become sought after as well. This issue features the reveal of the heir to Apocalypse, who will be headlining the event. But the entire 4-issue mini is doing well. The 4-issue mini can set you back $15 to $30, as most individual issues are moving at cover or just above at the moment. But this had more than 50 sales, seeing copies hitting more than $10 and one hitting up to $17. So go dig at your LCS and see if you can find it.
50? That's good.
Heck yeah. Justice League number 1, the old Kevin Maguire and Keith Giffen book. Another gainer from last week, thanks to the continued success of the Superman film. The first appearance of Max Lord and the start of a classic Justice League run is becoming more in demand.
I love this book.
Nearly 40 sold this week at an increase of 171%. New high marks of $420 for CGC 9.8.
Yeah, I always loved that era of Justice League. It was fun.
There you go. At rank 7, Omega Man number 3. He's back, folks. Lobo is back on the list. His confidence in the DCU is moving books as well as we get next close to San Diego Comic-Con. Excited to see Momoa's take on the main man as well, but this will probably be the last we see this book over the next few months. This will probably not be the last we see of this book over the next few months. This week's 33 or so sales popped it to up to $87 being the average, with a high of $110, and CGC 9.8 is going for $335. People love Lobo. At rank 8, Superman 330. It's fun to see a book show up on the list based on a storyline. Here again, with the success of Superman in theaters, we have the explanation of how no one recognizes Clark as our big blue Boy Scout. Decent sales last week as well, but a slight jump in volume with over 30 sales. The more noticeable increase from last week, however, is in the average sales going up to $20, as cheap copies have already cleared out. We even hit a high of 49 for a raw, which is just about the explanation of the glasses and his super hypnosis. At rank 9, Captain Planet and the Planeteers number 1. Neil Adams on the cover for this. I don't know if I realized that. Here he is again as this week's confirmation that our favorite Earth Day hero will be coming to us as a live-action series from Netflix, produced by Greg Berlanti and Leonardo DiCaprio. After only one sale last week, it would be ridiculous for me to put this over, but it had 30 sales this week, with most of them coming in the last 24 hours. Average sales again around $15, with a surprise high mark of $45. Who else is hoping they cast Don?
Yeah, I saw the AI generated Don Cheadle as Captain Planet. It looks kind of scary.
At rank 10, we have the Roy Thomas written Conan the Barbarian 23. A bit delayed reaction from the market over the last few weeks as the Red Sonja trailer, but it seems buyers finally made their move. The flick looks interesting despite no Ernie Reyes Jr. or Terminator involvement. But the first appearance of Red Sonja has nearly 20 sales this week, up 220% in volume, as Rawls are averaging $475 with $100, or CGC 9.8 going for 1,700, and a high individual sale of $100, but I don't know what the aggregate is because they screwed the
Right.
number up. Notable sales for Mortal Kombat #1. Yes, Carl Urban was revealed in the most recent trailer, and we expect another fun flick out of this series. An all-time high sale of CGC 9.8 for this limited edition hologram cover sold for $999 this week, which is a decent jump from the $665 of the last sale from April. Did you watch that? I
Did you
actually
watch
watched
it?
that trailer. It was really good.
I've not seen it. No.
I did. Check it out. Wonder Woman, Agent of Peace #14. We dig this cover on this impossible to find free giveaway at Burbank Studios when they revealed the Wonder Woman statue, just like they did with Batman a few years back as well. But this book hit a new all-time high in raw sales, as one sold for $1,300 this week, while the CGC 9.8 once hit $2K. This is still a new high mark for this book in the ungraded. Love Jenny Frisman's take on Diana.
I don't even get the angle. So a free giveaway at Burbank Studios.
Yeah, at a statue reveal, they had a free comic.
Okay. I wonder how many of those there could be out there. Probably not that many.
Can't be many, and I imagine everybody rolled them up
Yeah.
and put them in their back pocket.
Exactly.
All right, Drew. Let's meander over and let's find our Marvel previews, July for September 2025. We are still kicking around on all this fun crossover stuff as we have Deadpool Batman issue #1 on the front cover, as well as ASM 975. But we start with Marvel/DC Deadpool/Batman #1, which is not the team up I would have thought we'd have went with, but as we drill a little deeper, we actually have 4 books in one in this one, Drew. So we have Deadpool and Batman, which is written by Zeb Wells and Greg Capullo on art. We have Daredevil and Green Arrow, which is Kevin Smith and Andy Kubert. You know, Kevin Smith, I very much enjoyed his Green Arrow run. And he did a Daredevil run too, didn't he? So he's actually already written both these characters, hasn't he? Yeah. Captain America and Wonder Woman, which is Zdarsky and Terry Dodson. And, of course, Jeff the Land Shark and Crypto by Kelly Thompson and Gurihuri on this one. So, for $7, you're getting 4 different crossover events. We got 64 pages here, so we're getting 16 pages of each one. And some, about 965 covers.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna read this. So, if it was just Batman and Deadpool, maybe I would have skipped it. But with all those different crossovers, I'm gonna, and all those creators, I'm gonna check it out because it's intriguing.
Yeah, and we got some interesting covers. We got Wolverine with Batman in a cover, with Catwoman with Magic in a cover. There's some interesting stuff that isn't even in here.
Now this is
So
then it says
see.
Don't Miss Batman Deadpool #1 coming from DC in December. So what is this called? Deadpool Batman?
Deadpool Batman. So the leader is the person that's actually, it's coming out of their book. It's the person whose name is first.
Okay.
All right, now we're into X-Men Age of Apocalypse Alpha #1, Jeff Loeb, Simone DeMeo. How is this X-Men of Apocalypse Alpha when we already have an X-Men of Apocalypse?
I think that was Age of Apocalypse. This is
be
X-Men of
Alpha.
Apocalypse. Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna look stupid on the.
Looks interesting. Yeah. Sabretooth's tooth looks awful. Spider-Man 1994, issue 1 of a 5-issue series written by J.M. DeMatteis.
Why are we doing this?
With art by Jim Toey.
Oh, 90.
The hit 90s animated series
based
returns.
on the animated series, okay.
Yeah. Battle World #1, Christos Gage, Marcus Toe. The Battle World from Secret Wars returns.
Why can't Thor's
Do we
return
need more
from the Secret Wars?
Yeah.
And some of the other cool one-shots and stuff that they did. I mean, why does Battle World have to come back out? It's a terrible font, too. I hate the font.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody was asking for this.
A new Marvel Zombies, though, in a red band. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, everybody likes these zombies. Can't beat that. 1 of a 5-issue series. Ethan Parker. Some Greg Land covers. Interesting stuff. It looks like they're taking a more of a gory take, a little more adult take on it, so that's good.
Is there not a non-red band version, I guess? You get the red band or you don't get it.
Yeah. Punisher red band as well. 1 of 5. Looks like they're all in on the whole red band items. And they're back to the old skull. I like to see that. Not the weird little mutant skull.
Yeah,
so that's
that makes
good.
you happy.
So between... Yeah. And this is from your Helverine creative team of Ben Percy and Julius Ota.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Godzilla destroys the Marvel Universe 3 of 5. Jerry Dugan and Javier Garron and Paco Medina, but they are going to get sued by Mighty Morphin Power Rangers because that is exactly what that Iron Man looks like. But oh well.
They're going to use that license, man. They own Godzilla. They're going to milk it for all it's worth.
Yeah, drive it into the ground. My goodness. Imperial War Exiles #1. Jonathan Hickman, Steve Fox, Francesco Mana.
I mean,
and then from that we have Imperial Wars Nova Centurion #1 by Hickman and Jed McKay.
Nova's not.
And these are
not a mutant, right?
I don't believe so. I believe he's some sort of alien. And I think these are actually October books, if I'm reading that correctly.
All right.
I don't know. Who knows? Doctor Strange. We are doing Legacy 450 on Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange 450 on this 30.
That means it's
one shot for $5. Yeah. Undead Iron Fist 1 of 4. Jason Liu with Fran Gallion on art for this one. The Book of the Iron Fist declares that every Iron Fist will die by the age of 33, but who created this false...
Another typo. No edit. No editor.
Is that a misspelling in the...
That's 100% editor missed this.
Lovely. Black Cat #2. G. Willow Wilson, Gleb Melnikov. Cover by Adam Hughes. Is that an Adam Hughes cover?
I'll
there?
read this. Yeah, your boobs are big.
Thor #2. That's what I was thinking too. Thank you, Adam Hughes. Thor number 2, Al Ewing, Pascal Ferre. Nice little bloody hammer cover there. All new Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider 2, Stephanie Phillips.
Yeah, people dig Spider-Gwen.
Uncle's. Again, she's not the best character. These should be silk books. Spider-Gwen's actually really friggin' boring. But the people seem to dig the cosplay and the art, so we have 100 stupid Ghost Spider
they just
books.
keep coming out, and Silk gets left. I don't know if she's even around anymore.
Because at the end of the day, Gwen Stacy is a boring-ass character. And whatever world you put her in, she's still a boring-ass character.
She should have stayed dead.
Yeah, exactly. Uncle Scrooge, Earth's Mightiest Duck 204. Jason Aaron writing a Scrooge McDuck book. Boy, that's awesome. And the Del Auto cover. That's crazy. I love it.
Okay.
Marvel Knights, The World to Come, 4 of 6. Joe Quesada, Christopher Priest. Captain America 3, the Zdarsky written book.
I think I read the first.
Ultimate Black Panther 20.
I think I read the first one of Marvel Knights, The World to Come, and I can't remember a dang thing about it. But I'm pretty sure I read it.
Do not underestimate Katima, whoever the hell that is.
I did enjoy the first Captain America book with Zdarsky at the helm. That was really good.
The Origins of Doom.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Ultimate Black Panther 20. Ultimate Hawkeye number 1. Denise Camp, Juan Frigaretti. Ultimate Hawkeye targets the Maker. Spinning out of the Ultimates breakout hit character Hawkeye goes on a covert solo op that will have a massive impact on the future of the Ultimate universe. Who is this Hawkeye?
Yeah. Not my Hawkeye. Hashtag not my Hawkeye.
So who is this Native American Hawkeye that I have to
read the Ultimates, I guess, to find out.
Do I? Because we know I'm not going to. Ultimate Spider-Man Incursions number 4. We have Spider-Man with a sword. Boy, that sucks. Whoever's writing that's awful. Ultimate Spider-Man 21. Jonathan Hickman.
The only Ultimate book that I am reading is Spider-Man.
There you go. You got some Morpheus and things on there. The Ultimates 16, Denise Camp. Ultimate X-Men 19, Peach Momoko. Ultimate Wolverine 9, Chris Condon. Fantastic Four 3, the Ryan North written book.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic, man. The last issue of before they renumbered was just amazing, and then the first issue of the new launch was good. So yeah, it's great. It's still great. Ryan North is he's like the best comic writer out there. I love it. I love every one of these. They're so good.
Tom Taylor is it?
Now,
Runaways 4 of 5.
Runaways.
Superior.
Runaways is good.
Yeah.
Surprisingly good. Now, I have only read the first issue, and I've never read any other Runaways. Even though Brian K. Vaughan famously resurrected the Runaways and had a hell of a run with it, I never read that yet. I have the trade.
Yeah, I read all those that he did, and then he handed it off to what's his face that did the movie stuff.
So I don't know any of the characters, but
I have not liked the Rainbow Rowell versions. But maybe she's found her
I like
footing.
the first issue, and that's all I can say about that. It's just I liked that first issue. I thought that was really accessible and good for me because I didn't know anything. But maybe it won't be great. I don't know. But it's kind of it's like the She-Hulk that she did, which was really good, I thought. It's just a different type of comic, you know. It's a little more relationships and friends and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Superior Avengers 6 of the 6-issue series, as that one's being phased out. One World Under Doom 7 of 9. This is, of course, your boy Ryan North, so I assume you're reading that one. Red Hulk 8, Ben Percy. Avengers 30, Jed McKay. Countdown to issue 1000, ASM 11.
Oh.
So we're at 975, so we have 25 issues, so we're counting down a year away.
Well, you know, we're getting close to 1,000 too, so we should be counting them. We got, what, 13 left? Yeah.
Something like that.
It'll be our legacy issue. It'll be our...
Also amazing. It'll be our literal issue. We ain't legacy, and we ain't renumbering.
We'll
no.
Double the price.
Yeah. For what's free times two?
I think it's still free.
There you go. ASM 12, Joe Kelly, Spider-Girl number 4, Torun Grunbeck. Venom, Black, White, and Blood 204, Eddie Brock Carnage 8, all new Venom 10. Spider-Man and Wolverine 5, Miles Morales, Spider-Man 38. New Avengers 4, Spider-Verse versus Venomverse 5. As it fades out, Gwenpool 5 as it fades out. Wolverines and Deadpools 3 of 3 as it fades out. Uncanny X-Men 20, Gail Simone's book. Uncanny X-Men 21, it's double shipped. Exceptional X-Men 13 Al E-viewing. Sorry, I almost said Al Ewing, but this is E-viewing. Jed McKay on X-Men 22. Laura Kinney, Wolverine, issue number 10. Erica Schultz writing that. Death Stalks the Kinney Sisters. You can tell how long I've been out of it. I did not realize there were multiple Kinneys. Storm 12. Magic 9 and Magic 10 to the bitter end. So I'm assuming this one is on its way out as well. Phoenix 15 by Stephanie Phillips. Wolverine 13. Saladin Ahmed. Like that Marks Brook cover. That's pretty cool. Incredible Hulk 29. What a horrible cover that is.
You know, I didn't realize this. I think I knew this was Philip Kennedy Johnson, and I just stopped reading it. It just fell off my stack, but I should probably pop back in. He usually does good stuff.
There you go. Well, we've apparently sent Hulk to hell, so tell me how
that's
that
true.
goes.
That might be lame.
Jeff the Landshark 4 of 5, Kelly Thompson. Jeff is not dinoing around. He's hanging out with dinosaurs. And it's Jeff and Other Marvel Tales number 1, A Marvelous Tales of Jeff the Landshark and Friends. We are milking Jeff as much as we can milk because we have a 56-page all-age book for $7 for Jeff the Landshark. Emma Frost, The White Queen 4 of 5. Amy Chu writing this one. We have some Alex Ross covers, so those will sell because the David Nakayama one looks pretty
sure
good
does,
too.
Yeah.
We are facsimileing Fantastic Four 9.
We're just gonna do
which is the first 12 issues of the original Fantastic Four leading up to the movie.
Okay, that's the plan. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. X-Men 139 facsimile is the Death of Phoenix. Is reprinting the complete Death of Phoenix saga. Civil War 2 gets a facsimile? Civil War gets a
Marvel
what?
will be reprinting all of the first 7 issues of Civil War. Okay.
Wolverine Revenge, Red Band, Raw, Black and White Edition 3 of 5. Edge of Venomverse #1. Why is Venomverse back, Drew?
I don't know, man. I don't get it, but it's not for me.
Deadpool Wolverine 9. Vision Scarlet Witch 5 of 5 as that one phases out. Death of Silver Surfer 4 of 5. Greg Pak on that one. Daredevil 25. Saladin Ahmed. Hellverine 10. Ben Percy's book. The Thing 5 as that one is finishing out. You've been reading
Yeah,
The
it's
Thing
Tony Fleet. It's Tony
solo
Fleet,
series?
so I'm reading it. It's good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Sorry about that. Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu #12. Jed McKay on that one. Some neat little covers there. We've got Khonshu on the front there.
Yeah, we're down to just one Moon Knight book.
Predator, Black White. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, where's the rest? But that's it. Predator, Black, White, and Blood 3. Predator Kills the Marvel Universe 2. Star Wars, Boba Fett, Black, White, and Red 1 of 4. Boba Fett finds himself trapped in a situation he seemingly can't get out of, like being eaten by a sarlacc pit, maybe. Anyways, the Empire and an extreme rebel faction are after the same bounty. Fett needs to track down a deadly individual who has played both sides. And to make things even more impossible, his target is hiding out in a volatile volcanic system. Well, it sounds like it's at least an original idea.
Yeah, it does.
And not reprint, so this might not be
even
horrible.
though you think he's overrated.
The most overrated.
The most overrated character in all of Star Wardom.
Yeah. Correct.
No, I
Any other
just wanted
questions?
to make sure I got it right.
Yeah. Star Wars Han Solo Hunt for the Falcon, 1 of 5. Rodney Barnes writing this one. In the time before The Force Awakens, where is the Millennium Falcon?
Well, that's cool that they're not just
Dr.
doing
A.
that
Freddy.
little window of time between Empire and Return of the Jedi, you know? Or between Star Wars and Empire. Whichever one they've been mining and mining and mining. I like that they're moving around a little bit and giving us some new stuff.
Yeah, we got an old gray Han Solo still doing
Yeah.
adventures.
Yeah, so that might be okay.
Absolutely. Star Wars Dr. Aphra Chaos Agent 4, The Doctor and the Wookiee. Star Wars Jedi Knights 7, Mark Guggenheim. Qui-Gon Jinn is dead. We've known that for a long time now. Star Wars 5 by Alex Segura, The Past Returns. Star Wars Legacy of Vader #8, Charles Soule. The Knights of Ren return with a new leader, Tava Ren. That might actually be interesting. I might be interested in that. Yeah. And I now take a nap and Drew takes
Yeah, we've got the Marvel Premiere Collection, packing iconic stories from legendary creators into a new collectible format that can be enjoyed anytime, anywhere. Sounds a lot like DC's pocketbooks. I'm wondering.
Did you see what they included in this series?
I see Fantastic Four, Daredevil, and Black Panther.
Hawkeye. This is 2012's Hawkeye 1 through 11, and Young Avengers Presents 6.
Yeah.
They're packaging them together
We
did.
Yeah, they caught up. They finally caught up to
Yeah.
us. Yeah, that's gorgeous. And I like I kind of like the form factor. I kind of like the way it's presented. Trade dress is nice. So, yeah, pretty cool. Iron Man gets an omnibus for Armor Wars. Black Panther gets an omnibus for his Revenge of the Black Panther. $125. Oof. Guess that's what an omnibus costs, so I shouldn't be surprised.
Ouch.
It's a lot of comic, I guess. So Marvel Fanfare Omnibus, Old School, Fantastic Four, Solve Everything. And what's that collecting? That is, I'm not able to find out. It doesn't tell me. It's just buy them. Just buy them. Just buy all the Fantastic Four trades. Don't ask questions. Red Hulk's collected. That's his One World Under Doom run. That'll be good. We're got to be getting close to the end of One World Under Doom. It feels like it's been going on a year, so I'm thinking it probably has, or at least since the beginning of this year. Moon Knight Fist of Khonshu Volume 2, the Subterranean Jungle. And I can't really disparage Moon Knight, but doesn't excite me. The One World Under Doom trade for Fantastic Four as well. Those will all be good. I think they should do a One World Under Doom omnibus, and you can just read all that stuff straight through. That'd be kind of cool. They probably will, and it'll probably be that way on the app. So we'll get it. Doctor Strange of Asgard. I really enjoyed this book in the beginning, and that final issue was just, how like they had spun a lot of plates, a lot of plot lines, and they're like, all right, let's tie it all up. Boom, we tied it all up, and it didn't feel real satisfying, but it was good for a while. I think it's worth a read. That's the best I can say from that. We're going to adapt Rise of the Skywalker into a trade. Some High Republics will get a trade from other Star Wars. Jedi Knights gets a trade. I wonder if they read better in chunks. Maybe they do. Power Man gets a Timeless trade paperback. Wolverine run. Old School Epic Collection of Incredible Hulk. To Kill the Hulk gets a trade. This is the 10th volume of the Incredible Hulk Epic Collections. Doctor Doom gets an Epic Collection. That's collecting just a bunch of stuff from a bunch of different books where he was the main bad guy.
But that's the Stan Lee stuff.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, look at that. Moon Knight Epic Collection collecting Mark Spector 26 through 38 and a couple issues of Amazing Spider-Man that I had. Don't know that I still do. I may have sold them. Venom Epic Collection, of course. She put him out all the time. A lot of X. Spider-Gwen, your girl, getting an Epic Collection. How does she have enough? I guess she does. There's a lot of Spider-Gwen. Some posters and ho-hum. Okay, so I am not. I read Marvel, but I read my little pocket of the Marvel universe, right? So I don't read X books. I don't read Venom. I don't read some of those strange events that don't tie into books that I read. So,
but to be fair, you've tried them all. They just haven't.
I haven't tried X-Men in a while. Like, there's just so many, and it's Hickman, and you've got to be all in on Hickman, right? Because you got to read carefully and understand what he's doing, because he's doing Mensa stuff in there, and it's never connected with me. When he did Avengers, it didn't connect with me, but sometimes I like Hickman, and it's just not here. But I mean, I read plenty of Marvel. It just feels like I don't, because I don't read the big. And I'm pretty down on Star Wars now, so I'm not really reading that either. And so, yeah, it's just like I miss like great swaths of Marvel. But man, they got a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. 124 pages of stuff. So I don't know. I saw a couple new things.
Last X-Men book I did was the swashbuckling versions of Nightcrawler, and that was the last time I couldn't do it.
I don't really give him credit for Deadpool Batman since DC's also doing it, but there's some fun stuff coming out this month. I'll check a lot of it out.
If you're into Jeff the Land Shark,
Well, there you go.
luck.
Also a swing and a miss. Let's see what the old cover price folk has for us.
Yeah, let's head on over to coverprice.com, find their week ending July 19th, and see what the spiking books are, starting with All-Star Superman #1, the Dan Mora AMC IMAX opening night fan event copies. Fans love the new James Gunn Superman with positive reviews all across the board. And here we have some books that were given out. In the spirit of these Titanic movies, AMC distributed a promotional comic for opening night. These books quickly found their way online and into the hands of those scouring the aftermarket. 95 copies on the secondary market. $39 was the high mark,
Wow.
with $18 being the near mint kind of midline.
For a free comic, that's pretty good.
Red Hulk's, heck yeah, no kidding. Red Hulk 6, the Dan Panosian 1 in 25. We talked about this one. 15 copies on the secondary market. $200 for a near mint, selling to 110, which is great when you can get quad ratio. That's for darn sure.
For sure.
Superman 330, the glasses. High sale of $25 for a near mint copy. $9 settling to on that one. Superman, A Friendship Unleashed. This is the Milk Bone giveaway one.
Yes.
CGC 9.8 going for over $1,000. 25 copies on the secondary market. $37 for near mints. The Spectre, here comes more Superman hype. It looks like Eddie Gathgagi was able to score a winning superhero redemption role after Marvel fumbled his brief appearance in X-Men First Class. It looks like this role was the winner, as he also received tons of praise for his portrayal of Mr. Terrific. $430 for CGC 9.8. 29 copies on the secondary market. Near mints going for $127. This is what we talked earlier about. Justice League #1. Maxwell Lord's return to the big screen. 24 copies on the secondary market. $65. And near mints settling to about $7. Magic #7. The 1 in 25. Yasmin Putri. Magic has always had great covers, but it looks like this cover really resonated with fans. Putri really captured an excellent action pose. 20 copies on the secondary market. $40, high of 47. Superman Unlimited #1, the Dan Mora cover that has James Gunn on it. 17 copies sold. We already have a CGC 9.8 back at $130. $7 spiking on the regulars. X-Men Age of Revelation 0. This is that one per store copy. 33 copies on the secondary market, getting up to $50, sometimes 25. All new Teen Titans Annual #2. New theater exclusive trailer has dropped for Peacemaker Season 2. And Freddie Stroma's Vigilante was on top of the list.
He's great.
And this is the first appearance. 11 copies. High sale is $60 for CGC 9.6. $23 for near mints.
Vigilante is great. I like him too. Yeah, that's a good call. At rank 11, we have the first Lobo, Mega Man #3. They say 25 copies sold, $295 for a 9.8. Raw's around $82. At rank 12, we have Uncanny X-Men 17, the Virgin 1 in 50. This is a new villain for the X-Men to face. Mutina debuts as a horror film character.
That is a gorgeous cover. My goodness.
We got 16 copies of this selling, 95 for a near mint. Raw's around 68 though. At rank 13, Superman 680. Who's a good boy? This must be the first crypto. 17 copies sold. $225 for a CGC 9.8, and Raw's around $31. So that's cool. I don't know why it didn't make the other list. Superman 330, the Whitman variant. If you think you're seeing double, it's probably Superman's Hypno glasses. This also featured in our #3 spot. This cover's popularity come from it being a Whitman variant. So it's a Whitman variant of the same book. So 7 copies of this sold. $38 for a very fine copy, and most raw fines selling for $5. And if I had one, it would be a fine. It would not be very fine, probably. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
At rank 15, we have Superman Treasury 2025, Hero for All, the movie cover. Photo covers on comic books weren't all that popular in recent years. They have started to take off. That is true. 8 copies of this sold, and a high sale of $25 for a near mint. Raw's rolling around $17. At rank 16, we have Superman Treasury 2025, Hero for All, Bruno Redondo, the regular cover. This sold 12 copies with a high sale of $22. Raw's around 17. Rank 17, we have the Man of Steel #1, a book that I invested a lot of in college. I think I bought 10 copies of this, thinking it was going to be amazing, and I don't think they're worth it. But now they're up to 9 copies selling, and Raw's around $8. So I was right.
Yeah, baby.
It went up a little bit. At rank 18, we have G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero 318, the Portello 1 in 10. This is negative space stuff. 7 copies selling. High sale of $60 for a near mint. Raw's around 40. Rank 19, we have Darkstalkers X Street Fighter. First, what is X? When it's like that, is it they cross like a crossover? Cross.
Darkstalkers cross Street Fighter.
One theme #1, the Alex Ahad 1 in 5 variant, which sold 12. What a weird ratio. And I got a high sale of $11 for an air mint. Raw's around 9. So yeah, I mean, I guess we know nobody's going to buy 10 of these, but maybe we can get them to buy 5 for a new cover, And at rank 20, we rounded out with a 1 in 10 from Scotty Young for I Hate Fairyland #42, who cracks back in. This is classic Scotty Young. 15 copies sold.
Hellboy homage.
And a current Raw's around $10. I didn't catch the Hellboy homage, but I guess I didn't pick up on it, so I had to. You had to tell me. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All good. All right, Drew, let's look forward to the future. Let's put our thinking caps and searching caps on, because we've got to bounce around now that Previews World is pretty much DOA. We're going to start with our good friends at Lunar Distribution. Look for the new releases coming out on the 23rd, and then we're going to bounce over to Marvel's calendar and see their releases. But let's start where we love, starting with Lunar and Absolute Martian Manhunter 5.
Yeah, I told you I barely got through the first issue of this. It's just definitely not for me.
Yeah. Barbarella 5, I love the Akira cover by Richard Pace. That is beautiful.
Didn't pick up on that either. Good catch.
Yeah. Gabrielle Del Otto is giving us a connecting cover for Batman 161 and I believe 160 that we've already had. We need to see those two together
Nice
to
Frank
see how
Joe.
cool that is. Always. We get Jim Lee on the cover of Batman 161 as we get to the end of the Hush 2 cycle.
Kyle, Black Mask gives us a new CALEXIT book, The Battle of Universal City #1. Did they finish CALEXIT first volume? I don't remember if they did.
I don't know if they did. And the times have changed, because, like, if you look at the cover... So, okay, we have the volume from the first CALEXIT.
Yeah, okay.
But it doesn't tell me how many pages or how many issues are in it.
And it says it's not... We don't even sell it. It's offered through another distributor. So, go get it there.
And here's how So, like, there's a cover A and then a cover B, and the only difference is we made one in the day and one in the night.
Oh, that's right. They changed the.
All right, I'll stop kicking black mass
They
while they're in.
changed
I'm
the
sorry.
color filter. That's great.
Yeah.
More Captain Planet.
Jai Lee with a dope Captain Planet cover,
that's
though.
true. Circuit Seductions Revenge #1. This is a one shot from somebody.
Devil's Due.
Wow, that's been a while since I've seen the Devil's Due comic.
Yeah.
DC versus Vampires World War V #11. That's a nice gorilla.
Really nice Homare, Homare cover. Homare with
Exquisite Corpses hits #3. That's fun. That's been a fun book.
Yeah, that has been. We get a polybag variant.
Gotham City Sirens with Gilliam March. Very nice. Green Lanterns and Green Arrows abound. Another Heat Seeker Gun Honey series drops.
Jeez.
What is
Hero from Keen Spot.
okay?
Ice Cream Man.
Yay! #44. Hallelujah.
Yeah, we have a cool little resume cover A, and then a cover B, which if you look closely enough, it is the Ice Cream Man's head made out of ice cream.
Well done.
It's Craig's end of year review for his senior manager. Let's cross our fingers.
Yeah,
for
it is that time. My review is coming in the coming weeks. So
Derek Chu with a really good Gotham City Sirens cover. Look into my eyes, one from Mad Cave.
oh, okay. Ruben Kubles.
Monstrous 58, which continues to go towards its latest.
New History of the DC Universe #2. I don't think I've read the first issue yet. It's just long, and I don't know if I'm up for it yet. Planet Death.
Scott Koblish on the cover D, doing the we're going to put every single character in the DCU on the cover thing.
Planet Death is $10.
Red Sonja attacks
50
Mom.
copies. That must. Is that Dynamite property? So we know where Dynamite landed. They landed at Lunar.
Yep. Silverhawks 5 from Dynamite.
And hopefully they get paid by their distributor.
Yep. Sixth Gun, Battle for the Six, #1. This is, of course, an Oni Press book. Cullen Bunn writing this one. Battle for the Six. You've done a couple Six Gun books that you've actually liked, if I remember
I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I don't remember finishing the series, but yeah, it's 15 years ago now at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Spade.
Spawn's Blood Letter.
Okay.
#2, issue 2.
And The Curse of Shirley Johnson. A couple of Spawn spin-offs. The Voice Said Kill by Vanessa Del Rey and Cy Spurrier.
Ah.
What's the singer's name? Is her name Vanessa Del Rey?
What do you
Also,
mean? No, that's Lana Del Rey.
Okay. Well, somebody needs to do something because that's confusing me.
I apologize. I'll reach out to Lana and see if I can
Yeah.
get her to stop
It
playing
is
video games.
Fargo meets Deliverance in a sweaty swamp thriller. So, I kind of like Fargo and Deliverance, so maybe.
There you go.
Uh,
Void Rivals 21 is an all-out war between Agoria and Zerthoniak, and Darak thwarts certain
you had nothing
annihilation.
to say about Thundercats and Powerpuff Girls crossover? I can't blame you.
My apologies. I guess we're just going to consider that a blind spot. Although the cover A is actually pretty dope.
All right, let's slide over to Marvel. They're giving us Doom's Division, which
Start with the number one item. We got Doom Division
I'm not
number
reading
5.
that. Don't know anything about it. Emma Frost gets a bunch of crazy cover.
Jenny Frison. Yeah, including a nice Jenny Frison cover there. Fantastic Four presents Franklin Richards, Son of a Genius, number 1. We're looking a lot like Calvin from
He
Calvin
does.
Hobbes.
That's great.
Front of that
Yeah,
cover.
I never thought of that. That's true. Tons of Iron Man. Tons of Jeff the Land Shark.
Mm-hmm. Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu 10.
Gets an old school cover treatment. That's neat.
Yeah. By Platt, whoever that is. Psylocke with the Spider-Man homage.
Amazing Spider-Man 8. Wolverine, West Coast.
Beautiful Delato cover. Worth going to Previews World, or we have officially left it in the dust?
We can definitely take a look, but it's going to be disappointing. Let's see. Get down to the... Oh my goodness, Kyle. It is a shell. It is a shell of its former self. Wowzers. All right. Here we are. I think...
This is the point of the podcast where I ask for your pick of the week, Drew. What's the one book to make sure you head into your LCS and say, hey, you got any of this book? Because I have got to get it. And
I think I've liked more Cy Spurrier than I haven't liked Cy Spurrier, so I'm going to try The Voice Said Kill, number 1. Cy Spurrier and Vanessa Del Rey, not the singer, for the Fargo meets Deliverance sweaty swamp thriller. Sounds like something I'm going to take a flyer on.
That's right. I think that's not a bad call. A lot of interesting stuff to dig through here. Trying to find some gold. Of course, we got Mark Spears' Monsters going to a second print on issue 2. And those have been, third print on issue 2. A lot of those seeking a lot of good stuff. Of course, we've got Ice Cream Man coming back with a nice little cover there. Hot Valley Days 2. Let's see here. There was something in here that I had earmarked, but it's tougher to earmark these things on our good friends at Lunar Distributions than it was to
100%.
Previews. These Previews was a little easier to find things. Oh, where was that? I don't think I'm going to take a flyer on CALEXIT. I tried to talk myself into
wow.
it, but I couldn't do it.
The good folks at Black Mask appreciate you and will repay you by never putting out an issue 2.
Thank you so much.
CALEXIT, the battle for Universal City. I like it.
Yep, let's go with it. Let's throw them a flyer. We're essentially just putting the onus on them, kind of like, don't let me down
exactly.
kind of thing. Yeah. All right, this has been Drew and myself as we gather through our sneak peek at next week and see the things coming out in the future coming up as we see what comics are heading towards as we hit through the middle of this year and as we look forward to the rest of the year as things hopefully balance out and we get some more movies and get some more well-written books. We get very excited by that. If you want more from Drew and myself as we venture through the rest of this year, head on over to patreon.com, find comics for fun and profit, toss a couple of bucks our way, make sure that we can keep the lights on and keep the microphones hot. We appreciate you guys, and thank you so much. Keep them hot for Drew and myself. See ya.
Remember when we used to wait in line? Every Friday night was our design. Now we're just sitting here talking about what disappeared. Kyle's got his microphone.